Since 2020, restaurant prices have gone up 31%. 31%. Has your paycheck increased by 31%?
Yeah, me neither.
Fast food used to be what you would go and grab when you were short on time. You could get it for cheaper than a restaurant. But now, does it even make sense anymore? Is fast food just out of the question for us regular Joes?
We just left Jersey Mike's. I got one sandwich, a giant sandwich, the biggest one they have, but double meat and 2 bags of chips. It was $32 for a sandwich.
People all over TikTok are posting their receipts of their fast food expenditures. And my friends, what is my one skill? Saving money on food.
When did it become $17.34? That's like diabolical. That's like, might as well go out to like a sit-down restaurant and eat.
The whole concept of fast food is to get fast and cheap food. That doesn't happen anymore. I'd rather just go to a restaurant, sit down, and have something that doesn't taste like.
Let's go into some specific places, and I'm kicking it off with Taco Bell. You used to be able to buy the entire menu for like $5. I remember when the Gordita Crunch first came out, I was a freshman in college, I think, and I saw it on TV. They were 99 cents each. You bet we all jumped in my roommate's car at like midnight and went to Taco Bell and tried out some Gorditas.
The prices are absolutely out of control, y'all. Look at this receipt. Taco Bell is charging $19 for 6 tacos.
$3.15 a taco. Well, technically it's $3.16, but if you round up, it's $3.17. But we're not doing pennies anymore, so it's $3.20 a taco.
I mean, do y'all realize how crazy it is in actuality? I can go to a grocery store, like Walmart or Target, just a retail store, and I can buy a 65 or 70 inch TV, high definition, for $300. Or I could get a cart of groceries.
Okay, this is a really funny comparison. He's so right. You could totally get a TV instead of a cart of groceries.
If we can't buy food for reasonable prices, then what is there left to be good with our money about?
I think he makes some good points, but I also think that fast food has always, question mark, been a little on the high side, because I remember when I had 2 young kids, I was probably under 30. My husband and I had bought our first house. Like, we had no money, and we never went out to eat fast food ever. Now he's saying he spent $19 for 6 tacos, equaling about $3.20 a taco or so. Now, can you buy the ingredients and make the tacos on your own for under the $20? Even at the beef prices that we are paying today, the answer is yes. I am still seeing beef at $5 a pound, so there's $5 for your pound of beef. A package of tortillas, I saw a sale yesterday, $2. A little bit of lettuce, a little bit of salsa. I'm $10 for the same 6 tacos. This is half.
Taco Bell is gonna make me crash out. Why is a chicken quesadilla $6.99?
Shut up, it is not $6.99. A chicken quesadilla, I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna crash out with her. If a chicken cheese quesadilla is $7 flipping, I cannot. Is $7 flipping. Nope, I would rather starve. I would rather go hungry. Absolutely not, will not happen. This is the perfect example of why just like make a freaking sandwich at home. You guys, I could buy a rotisserie chicken and a block of cheese and a pack of tortillas, and I could make 30 chicken cheese quesadillas for $10. What would be a better choice? Why is this chicken quesadilla $2.99? Oh, they're lying to me. Oh, okay, it's a bait and switch. It's telling me right here that the chicken quesadilla is $2.99. And then when I click on it, it's $6.99. What in the... Okay, what's this Luxe Value Menu? Let's do this. 3 cheese chicken flatbread melt is $2.79. That's already a better deal. Avocado ranch chicken stacker, $2.99. All of these are better options. Dude, go to the Luxe Value Menu. That's gonna be better than your $7 chicken quesadilla.
It cannot cost more than, I would say, $1.50 to make a chicken quesadilla, and you guys are charging $7.
No, I guarantee it's not costing them $1.50 to make a chicken quesadilla. It's costing them 50 cents. Guaranteed.
A meal was like $11. I literally pulled up, saw the price, and pulled right out of the drive-thru. You're not getting my money.
I have totally done that. When you see the price and you're like,
oh, heck no.
One thing I've learned over the years is that being frugal does not mean cutting corners on things that actually actually matter, which is why I'm very excited to partner with today's sponsor, MIDI Health. So I have reached midlife crisis era. Can you believe it? And I'm trying to be like responsible by going to the doctor. So I went to the doctor to get the routine tests, the blood work, the lady tests, the colonoscopy, you know, all of those things. They're not fun, are they? But here was the most frustrating part for me. I'm talking to my doctor and I'm explaining my symptoms, which feels a lot like perimenopause. And I felt very rushed. Like, yeah, okay, fine. I guess we could do some blood work, fine. And then I gave the blood and then they never called me with the results. I had to call them and then they didn't run the panel on the things I thought they were gonna run the panel on. So I felt very dismissed, not listened to, and rushed through the door. Didn't feel like I was taken seriously at all, which is a very frustrating place to be. So I decided to try out MIDI instead. They are a virtual care clinic that's designed to actually listen to us women, to see us, hear us, give us the time, and validate the things that we are going through, especially as we hit like the mid 40s, the 50s, going through the change. And during my visit, my doctor was able to identify some things that we could work on, some medications that might ease some of my symptoms, and scheduled a follow-up. What I really particularly like about it is that I did not have to go anywhere, and they do take most insurances. So it can take the place completely of like an in-person office visit, but this time I'm actually listened to instead of being rushed through the office like I'm in an assembly line or something. There's no memberships or hidden fees or anything. They just bill your insurance like normal. Aging well does not mean that you have to do it alone. It means having the right team, the right data, and someone that will actually listen to you. Go to trymidi.com/frugalfit to schedule a virtual visit and join the over 200,000 women who love and trust MIDI for their care. There will also be a link in the doobly-doo below, or you can click the QR code. It's trymidi.com/frugalfit.
So apparently now at Taco Bell, a quesadilla now costs $8.06. It's a tortilla with cheese, $8.06. If you look it up in 2019, the same quesadilla, depending on where you were, average was $2.39. That's a 223% increase in price. Now, I know what they're saying for the official numbers of inflation, around 2%, 4%, you know, 5 if you're getting a little crazy. But this is a 223% increase in the drive-thru of a tortilla and cheese.
The audacity. Yeah, it just will not happen.
Do you know what pisses me off? Back in 2005, this $20 bill could buy you 11 Crunchwrap Supremes from Taco Bell. Do you know how many you could buy now in 2025 with this $20 bill? Only 2. This entire stack right here cost me $84 with tax. Can someone please tell me how this is possible?
Okay, here's what I'll say. My order at Taco Bell is the Crunchwrap Supreme. It is my favorite thing they make. It is $7. Wow. Okay, that hurts my feelings on some level, but here's what I do like. They do have this one spot on the app that's online exclusives, and I kind of like this build your own luxe cravings box. It comes with a main, a classic, a side, and a drink for $7.79. You can get the Crunchwrap Supreme in the build your own box. So I've got that. I can do a taco or a burrito. I get a side. You can do chips and nacho cheese. The cheesy Fiesta potatoes. Let's do chips and nacho cheese. Who doesn't love that? And you get a drink. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I basically get 3 extra items if I use this build your own luxe cravings box for the price of a single Crunchwrap Supreme, and I get a Crunchwrap Supreme by doing this. So I still say you can save money by using the app and shopping like online exclusive, online rewards, but otherwise, I'm not going to Taco Bell. Let's move on to my personal favorite of all of the fast food chains. And it's not because the food is delicious. It's for 2 reasons. McDonald's has a special formula for the Diet Coke. Get it with no ice. It is magical. And the freaking app has the most amazing deals. Even right now in 2026, I'm gonna share them with you. But first, let's jump in and see what people are saying about the Mickey D's.
I normally get a double cheeseburger, small fries, medium Coke, because it's kind of cheap. It's gonna cost me $7. There has to be a receipt in this car somewhere of what this used to be. Because small French fries did not cost $1.99, I'll tell you that. Here we go! Okay, double cheeseburger and small fries. It was buy one, add one for $1. Small French fries were $1. So you're charging me $1 more for less. This is for a Big Mac meal. I must have been feeling saucy that day. And it was only $8. 78 cents more for 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun.
Yeah, I don't know why she would have gotten the smaller meal when the Big Mac meal was essentially the same price, and then you get a Big Mac. Okay, I'm looking on the app right now for the meal deals, right? The ones that are supposed to be like $5, $6. So I've got the McChicken is $5, the McDouble is $6. That is not that much cheaper than what she paid, to be honest. But if you wanna work the system, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You need to go to the store and you need the app. Guys, I did it yesterday to test it, okay? So the last time I shared this hack, I got a lot of arguments saying that it didn't work. So instead, this time I will demo how to do it. Go ahead and park. You are going to have to go inside the store. And you can do a combo of the deals section or your points rewards. The idea is we're going to use the app to redeem 2 deals at the same time without waiting the 15 minutes for it to reset. Okay, I'm actually going to go to deals because we will use the app for one order and the kiosk for the other order, and you can do both. So I'm going to deals. Okay, so I've got a free fry with any purchase of drink. So I'm going to add to my pickup order, and I'm going to go ahead and use it, and they're going to say, oh, you can only do 1 and it will be locked out for 15 minutes, but it will work. So of course at McDonald's it's a large Diet Coke. Customize it, no ice, we get more drink. Otherwise it's just watered down, you don't want that. And I'm going with a large fry because why wouldn't you? The fry is free. In my order, I'm at $1.50. I will now review and pay. So my pickup method is actually going to just be the counter. So I'm gonna go inside, they'll call a name and I'll go pick it up at the counter. Let's pay and place that order. Now we're gonna run inside and use the kiosk.
Okay, this is order number 1. Here's my large Diet Coke. There are my fries. And I'm waiting for order number 2. There's my 2 orders.
And voila, we are here. 2 burgers, large fry, and a drink, $3.70. I'm gonna go home and split this lunch with my 14-year-old. He'll get a burger, I'll get a burger, we'll split the fries. I'll keep the Coke for me. There you go. That is how you use the app and the kiosk using deals back to back without having to wait or being locked out. It's worked for me every time, including this time.
An Egg McMuffin, a hash brown, and an orange juice was almost $9. Do I think that's just expensive for McDonald's, or does everyone else think that?
No, that's expensive, but also I tend to just get one thing when I go out. So the McDonald's app right now has a $2 breakfast sandwich on the deal. So I would just get the breakfast sandwich and a water. Call it done. And now you're only spending $2.
McDonald's McDoubles used to be $1. And not even long ago, $1. Like 10 years ago, I could get one for $1. $4.59. $4.59.
Look, don't get me wrong. I know inflation been bad, but near $5 for a large sweet tea and a small fry, and the fries ain't even in there. God.
Okay, he makes some good points, but again, on the app, free fry with any drink. So get a large fry and then pay for your drink. It's the best deal on the app. If you are not using the McDonald's app, you are throwing money out of your window and letting other people run over it.
The quarter pounder with cheese meal used to cost around $5.39. Today, it's about $11.99. That is 122% inflation, or as I like to call it, McFlation.
Oh.
You can use that McDonald's, but it makes you look bad. So just know that going into it. So nowadays, you're paying restaurant money to eat in your car.
Now, I don't agree with everything George says, but in this case, he's totally right. Let's move to Wendy's. Wendy's has long been my favorite fast food place because they used to have these amazing salads. I actually really like their chili. And yes, it was 20 plus years ago, but when I was a server at a restaurant, I would take my tips and I would pass a Wendy's on my drive home, and I would get a side salad for 99 cents and a small chili for 99 cents. So for $2, I would have this like really hearty, filling meal. So I was saving money, I was getting fed, and it didn't take any time at all. Well, my friends, they did something to the chili. It doesn't taste the same as it used to. So I'm very sad about that. They don't have a side salad anymore. All their salads are almost $10. Their small chili is $2.89 and a plain baked potato is $2.20. Oh my lordy. I can get a 5-pound bag of potatoes for less than that. Wendy's is disappointing to me lately, but let's just do it.
All right, today we got the spicy Asiago chicken club sandwich, the Baconator, with fries again, and a chocolate chip cookie, and the strawberry lemonade.
He paid $26 for this meal. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna recreate the meal right now. In the offers tab, they do have a $3 off purchase of $20 or more. So I'm gonna add that. It's just one little click, and it's gonna save me $3. Okay, with the Baconator added and the coupon, I'm at $19.90. I still was able to save $7. That doesn't make any sense. It must be where you live. Like the price changes depending on where you live.
Last bite of the Baconator. Last bite of the chocolate chip cookie. Last sip of the strawberry lemonade.
And I also hate that Wendy's got rid of their full leaves of lettuce and now they're doing shredded lettuce. Not loving that, but their strawberry lemonade is fire.
And my go-to is a junior bacon cheeseburger, a JBC. But these were $1 at one point, but now they're not $1. They are $3 a piece, meaning 2 of them and a large Diet Coke is over $10. Insane.
Okay, my junior bacon cheeseburger is $3.20. So he is not wrong on that. So 2 sandwiches and a soda, $10. This is just wild.
And this concoction full of carbonated water and syrup that costs probably 5 cents is $3.29.
The drink is $3.29. Oh no. So Wendy's does have a deal on the app. 99-cent drink with any purchase. You can use it every day. So that would cut the cost of this down by quite a bit. I would get 1 sandwich and 1 drink. That would be better. Something I want to talk about is the biggie bag. Is that what it's called? My biggie bag deals for my store are $8. The junior cheeseburger biggie bag, $8. Crispy chicken biggie bag, $8. Double stack, $8. Biggie bundle, $9. Actually, that one's not bad because he's saying he got 2 sandwiches and only a drink for $10. So if I did the biggie bundle, I could do two sandwiches, fries, and a drink, and it would be $9. That's better. Some people are saying their biggie bags are $5, and this must be by area because mine is freaking not. What are your biggie bag costs right now? I would love to know. To be honest, my go-to when I'm having a really bad day, I get the large Diet Coke and the large fry from McDonald's with the app for $1.50 because I needs it. I think we've confirmed that people are not complaining just for the sake of complaining. Fast food prices are redonkulous right now. It used to be cheap and easy, and now it's not cheap, and you have to use these complicated apps. So you could argue that it's not even easy anymore. So I wanna hear from you. What is the most outrageous fast food cost that you have seen these days? I would love to know down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video. You can subscribe. It is still free, no app required, and I'll see you in the next one. Christine out. But wait, there's more. So happy summer 2026. This summer, I have my daughter home for the summer. So I've got 2 teen boys and my daughter, and we have some lazy hang around and let's watch a show at the end of the day before we go to bed. You know, we're exhausted from all the playing. We've been choosing older sitcoms, older movies, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. Did you know that Monsters, Inc. is a older movie? I've never felt more old in my entire life than when someone tells me that Shrek is like an old classic movie, a movie I saw in the movie theater when it first came out, when I was not a child. It's very sad. Anyway, we watched Monsters, Inc. recently. We've also watched, you know, we did Boy Meets World. we were doing a little bit of home improvement. My daughter and I are doing a rewatch of Buffy. There's a lot of the media consumption going on. Monsters Inc. came out in 2001. What year is it? Is that 25 years old? And then we could throw Toy Story into the mix, which came out in 1995. You guys, the storytelling of these movies, the animation, all of the feels, oh my gosh, they were onto something. If you want to like really, really enjoy some movies, I recommend going back to the oldies, but the goodies, because they are hitting. I love that these older movies, while visually beautiful to watch, the storytelling is so compelling, but some of the sitcoms and like shows like Buffy tackle some very challenging topics, which can bring up a very interesting conversation if you want to do it that way with your teens or older children if you have them. And I stand by my original position in an earlier video that How I Met Your Mother is funnier than Big Bang Theory. I said what I said.